thing we're gonna do is we're gonna brush our hair. Yes, I have a Moana hairbrush. Let me actually take all this hair out really quick. So let's brush my hair. And I know my hair is a little bit greasy at the top, but that's because it's Wednesday, and for me, that is hair wash day. I do wash my hair twice a week, but since today is hair wash day, that's why I was like, I think I'm gonna do this hairstyle. I decided I'm gonna do some beachy waves just because I could just wash out all the product at the end of the night. So you're going to be needing 5 things. So the first one you're going to be needing is leave-in conditioner. I like to use this one by Happy Hair People, and it's the Happy Soul leave-in conditioner. It's literally just this yellow one that I got from Target. The next thing you're going to be needing is some hair mousse. I get this one because it's a curl mousse, and I just have like the small little one here, and even though this is like a small thing, it lasts a really long time. Mine is still pretty much full, and I use a lot of this stuff. I know they have the bigger one, but I remember I got the small one because I was like, I'm just gonna try it to see if it works, and this stuff is pretty expensive, so I got the small one and I really like it. I think it works the best for my hair type at least, but this is the one that I would recommend. It's the Pattern Curl Mousse. Another curl mousse that I use is this other one. I don't know if I still have it or if I ran out. Let me go check real quick. I actually still have a little bit left. So this is the other one. This is by Herbal Essence. It's the Curl Mousse, Curl Boosting Mousse, and it smells so good, and this is what it looks like. So these are probably the 2 curl mousses that I like the best. I have been using this one more just because this one's like newer. I just bought it and I like it. I feel like it performs really good on my hair. This one also does, but I am running out of this one. I have like probably that much. This one actually has a very nice little pump here. I don't know if you can see that. And I really like that because it's just like super cool and super easy to like get that and put it on. Okay, I'm struggling. Okay, got it. These are the 2 hair mousses that I probably would recommend because they are both a curl mousse and they work the best for any type of wavy hair routine that you're trying to do. I'm trying to do beach waves and they work great. And then the third step is going to be the gel. I remember I was a little scared to do this, but I saw Retta Wilson do it on her wavy hair routine. Every time she does it on her friends, I am like, oh my gosh, it always turns out amazing. So I decided to try it, and I was scared because I didn't know if it was going to be like making my hair super hard because it's gel, but it doesn't. You just have to trust the process, and this is the one that I like to use. It's by the brand Eco. This is the one, and I believe this one has argan oil in it, so I think that's like good for your hair because it like is really hydrating. It literally is this big tub, and it looks like I haven't used it, but trust me, I have. There is still a lot left because it's a pretty big tub. This will last a really long time, and I know they have a bunch of different gels, and I'm pretty sure any gel will work. I know they have like a green tub one, and it's like clear, and they have like a bunch of different types that this brand sells, but this is the one that I like, and this is the one that I use. But you could probably use any hair gel. I know Greta Wilson uses a different one, and they say that that one actually smells really good, but that one is a little bit more on the pricier side, but I have seen it at Target before and Amazon. This one I got from Walmart. And then the next thing you're going to be needing is a microfiber towel. This is the one I use. I get mine from Amazon. It's literally just a hair towel, so it's one of the ones that you can put your wet hair in. We're going to be using this to scrunch out any excess product, so that way your hair is not going to be like super oily and greasy. And then once your hair is fully dried and everything and you're done, you're going to be going in with some type of oil, because the oil is going to kind of break that gel and it's not going to make it feel crunchy and hard. And the oil is also going to provide hydration and make your hair a lot softer. So the one that I like is the OGX Argan Oil, and I love this one because it's a drying type of oil. So when you put it on, it doesn't make your hair super oily, and I only put it on the ends. I don't put it on the top on my scalp, because if I do that, then it'll end up being way too oily, and I don't want my scalp to get really oily, and it's already kind of oily because I have to wash it today. But I just like putting this on the ends, and it just does wonders. It makes your hair so soft, so you'll have beach waves that feel extremely soft. But again, this is the one that I like using. Hopefully it's in focus. This is a great oil, and I know it is like a spray, but I never directly spray it on my hair because I feel like that might make it oily. I always spray it in my hands, and I do about like 2 or 3 pumps, and then I just rub my hands together, and then I like run my hands through my hair to get it fully coated in the oil. So now let's go ahead and begin. The first thing we have to do is wet our hair. So I'm gonna do that, and you want your hair to be pretty wet. Like, you don't want it to be damp. You want it to be soaked. So I'm gonna go ahead and wet my hair really quickly, and then I'll come back and then we'll get started. And the first thing we're gonna do is the leave-in conditioner. I'm pretty sure you can use any leave-in conditioner. I noticed this one worked the best for me, so that's why I use this one, but I'm pretty sure any leave-in conditioner will work. Okay, my hair is fully wet. Now I'm gonna take this wide tooth comb and just kind of brush out the knots a little bit, just so that way it's really nice and smooth. It'll be easier to kind of put on the product. Okay, now parting my hair into two just like this. Now I'm gonna take about 2 to 3 pumps of the leave-in conditioner. So something that I like to do is I like to work on one side first and then I move to the second side. So we're gonna put leave-in conditioner on this side first. So today I'm going in with 3 pumps, and the first thing that I do is I just go straight down and really coat the hair in it. And then after I fully coat it in leave-in conditioner, that is when it is time to scrunch. So I literally just, you're gonna hear a crunch noise. That is exactly what you want to hear. And as you can see, some of the curls are starting to already form. And it's probably best to lift down so you could do the top part as well. And this takes about probably 5 minutes of crunching. You could obviously do it however you want. For me, I like to do 5 minutes. Just feel like it looks the best. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and scrunch and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, now it's time for the hair mousse. Obviously, I have 2 options here. I'm gonna be using this one today though. And I do about 3 to 4 pumps. We'll do 3.5 today. And then I just put it all over my hands and I literally start to scrunch. This is what you want to hear. And for best results, make sure your head is tilted to the side. Look at all those curls that we have so far. I'm gonna go ahead and do this side now and I'll be right back. Okay, so my hair is curled. Now it is time to put on the gel. This part is a little bit nerve-wracking, but you have to trust the process. I like to take about a quarter size amount of gel. I just feel like that's the right amount for me. Now what the gel's gonna do is it's gonna hold the curls in place. So I just put it all over my hand and then scrunch one last time. Really make sure you get the hair gel everywhere. And then I'm gonna do this side. I think this side's turning out a little bit better than the side. Don't know why, but it just is. And then I'm going to kind of bring my hair to the front and just scrunch it. So now after you're done with that, we're going to get the microfiber towel now. With our microfiber towel, we're going to just take it and scrunch our hair with this. This is going to take all of that excess product out and literally just give it a good scrunch. Now we're going to do this side. Kind of looks crazy right now, but we're gonna let it dry. After it dries, we're gonna put in our oil. So I'm gonna let this sit. And then another thing to remember, make sure you try not to move your head too much because you don't want to mess up the curls. So try to just move your head very slowly. Try not to do a lot of movement just so the curls don't get ruined while they dry. So we're gonna let this dry and try not to touch them too much. And then I'll be right back and then we're gonna put in the oil. I did forget to mention that if you guys want, you can use a diffuser to dry your hair, and I feel like a diffuser will help to give it a lot more volume, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to let it air dry just because I don't want to put on too much heat in my hair. And it's literally all up to you. If you want to use a diffuser, you can, and if you don't, you can just let it air dry and it's still going to turn out just as good. So yeah, it might just take a little bit longer to dry. I know with a diffuser it probably would be a lot faster, but I just don't want to put on a lot of heat, so that's why I'm just air drying it. But I'm gonna go ahead and do that and then we'll put on the oil. Okay, so my hair is fully dried. I did go downstairs to eat lunch and then I also went out to tan for like 15 minutes. And then I did watch a couple YouTube videos and now it is dried. I would say the drying process, for me at least, takes probably the longest. Doing this hairstyle literally took me 20 minutes just to like scrunch and do everything. It's just like a super quick and easy thing. You can probably even do it in 10 minutes. I just take the extra time to scrunch my hair. So it takes me about like 20 minutes and then the drying takes about probably like 30 minutes because I really like fully wet my hair. Now we are going to go in with the oil. So my hair is actually pretty stiff right now because of that gel. So the oil is gonna break that down and just make it softer, rehydrate the hair, and then it's also gonna break all that gel so that way it doesn't feel hard. But I would say the waves came out really nice today so far. I think I like the results. I feel like every single time I do it, they always turn out a little bit different, and that's like what's really fun about doing beach waves is they're always gonna be just unique and different every single time you do it. And then I am gonna fix my middle part as well after I oil my hair and everything. So let's go ahead and do that right now. I just had to take a quick lip balm break. My lips are getting a little chapped, but I'm using this one. It's like the strawberry sorbet one, and I love the smell of it and the color. Now moving on to the oil. I like to spray about 2 pumps like this, rub it into my hands, and then I'm just gonna squeeze it into the hair and then scrunch it. That way we get the oil everywhere, and then we can scrunch this up. And I'm already feeling that gel break up, so it's already starting to feel nice and soft. And the very nice thing about beach waves is it gives your hair a lot of volume just because of how curly it is. And you can totally choose the size of curls that you want. You can make them looser, you can make them more tighter. It really just depends what you want. I like mine to be kind of tight because then throughout the day they will kind of fall and be a little bit looser. Scrunching in that oil. And this probably takes about like 2 minutes just to put in all that oil into your hair and scrunch it in. Now the beach waves seriously just feel so much more softer, and they even look a lot more voluminous. So this side's a little bit like flat, and then this side's a lot more thicker. And this is just like another way to kind of fake thick hair. If you have fine thin hair like me, doing beachy waves can just make your hair look thicker and appear more fuller. So this is like a very fun way to make your hair look more thicker than it actually is. And I do want to mention the middle part, you could totally leave it as is if you don't want it to be really straight. I do feel like the messier look gives it a lot more of a beachy vibe. It actually looks like you're out in the beach, out in the ocean all day. But if you do want to straighten it out, you could totally do that. I'm gonna straighten mine out just because if I don't, I feel like one side of my hair will have more hair than the other side. I'm just gonna straighten it out so that way it's like even. So my mark, as you can see, is nice and straight, I hope. Now I'm gonna show you guys the back. So this is what the curls look like in the back. I don't know what they look like. Hopefully they look good. I really can't see the back, obviously. You guys can. Yeah, hopefully you guys can see that. This is my beachy wavy hair routine, whatever you want to call it. And I love this. I love it especially for like summer or like hot days. I just love it, and I think it's so fun and different and very quick and easy to do. And it's great on days, especially like me today. My hair was really oily, so I just kind of added water and fixed it up. And I feel like if you're having an oily hair day, this is a great hair style to do, just because you won't even know that your hair hasn't been washed yet because it just kind of comes together and it looks washed. Comment down below if you guys like the hair and if you guys are gonna try it. I highly recommend. I think it's so fun, and I see Greta doing it all the time on her friends, and I just think it always turns out so nice, and it looks great in pictures too. You can even kind of add a little bit more volume. I don't like my hair to be too frizzy. It's just a great way to have a really nice beachy wavy hair. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys all in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe and follow my socials, and stay tuned for more videos. I'll see you guys soon. Bye!